Okay.
Right, we're live here with our halftime betting analysis. What a half of rugby. 10 incredible minutes from the Lions to start off with, but it wasn't a typical of the Crusaders that they managed to keep them out. I'll be interested to hear what Gavin Cohen's got to say about that one. Total points punters who went low at the 53.5 point mark are feeling pretty good. Henrik Swart joins me on the line. He's one of the unders players. What sort of line are we looking at there at the moment, Henrik?
I've just checked, Brent, and it's 51.5 at Sunbet. I only checked the one website, so it's 51.5, 2 points less than the original line. And yeah, like the Crusaders, I just heard the commentators say they had like a third of the possession and only 25% of the territory, and they scored 20 points. So yeah, they have used every opportunity, and the Lions haven't used the opportunities yet.
Okay, great. Well, I see Oraclerugby has joined us. I just want to cancel my 911 call. I was sending them to his residence there to see if he'd try to pop himself. Gavin, we were just saying 10 incredible minutes by the Lions to start, but probably typical of the Crusaders that they managed to stop them from scoring the points that the Lions probably needed at that point.
Yes, good morning. Hello, Brent. Yes, I'm actually watching with a good mate of mine here. And I said to him, you know, what I noticed straight away was that Scott Robertson, or Razor as they call him, has obviously read this Lions maul correctly, and he's worked out exactly what's going on. So well done to him. Great coaching, as Henrik said as well during the week. This team's very well coached.
Someone's got their TV on in the background. If you could just switch that off.
Mine's off.
Oh, okay, I can just hear some interference. No problem. Let's carry on, Gavin.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was just saying it's very well coached, and I think that's how they beat those mauls. And look, there was a great chip kick by Giant Chiefs that I don't think he considered the player in the middle of the field who eventually Mostert tackled out. But yeah, that was the Lions' best chance of the game. You know, kicking the ball away just now for that try that took them to 20 points to 3. That was a bit of a silly kick. He had options both left and right. And yeah, I don't know. I've taken a small play here at plus 23.5 now during the game. There's signs that this Henrik's smiling.
Henrik's shaking his head. Gavin,
yeah, I don't think
the Crusaders haven't had the ball yet.
They haven't had the ball yet. Yeah, but you know, there's a bit of respect when you take a 3-point kick. I'm not. I'm trying to see this objectively, and I know I'm a bit of a Lion supporter, but honestly, I'm disappointed. It's 20 points to 6, but yeah, second half to come. I don't think it's going to play out. I just don't. And if it does, it'll be 50 points to 6. It's not going to be close. So
Henrik, I guess it's a bit of an old sort of cliche when commentators using that, but whoever scores next, it's going to be crucial. Perhaps not in terms of winning the game, but certainly in terms of the handicap. I think if the Crusaders score next, Henrik, then we're going to see that minus run away.
Yes, I agree with that, because if the Lions score, it's closer again, and they will start believing again. But if the Crusaders score just after halftime, which they normally do, then the Lions' stats will drop.
So, Henrik, we've got you there. Let's have a look at that total points line, 51.5. We're currently on 26 points. So, effectively, they've effectively doubled it at this point, although the line from the original game has moved in slightly. Would you be going under still at 51.5 if you weren't already, didn't already have the bond money on it?
No, I would actually be going overs now. So I'm nervous about my unders bet at the moment.
Okay.
And I would
you're actually worried the Crusaders are going to pull ahead too quickly and this game is going to open up.
Yes, I can see the Crusaders getting more of the ball in the second half and score more points.
Right. Anything else that catches your eye at halftime?
No, I only had to look at the handicap and the total points line now, so I didn't have to look at the other betting.
Well, before we bring Gavin in, let's just try something here. I'm going to try and it's called a screen share. There may just be a little bit. I'm going to bring up Sunbet's site here. As you can see, I open a lot of web pages. Can you guys, as a matter of interest, see my screen there? We'll have a look at the Sunbet lines. Or have I once again forgotten to press the?
See, they got 21.5. So if you look in Crusaders, there's your number.
Yeah. There's 21.5. So and I'll go down here. They've got some total points lines and stuff here as well. So let's just have a look at their website, because this is the advantage. I mean, if you don't fancy anything at the beginning of the game, or if you want to get out of trouble perhaps at halftime or want to have a press, there are plenty of options here. Here are the total points lines, as Henrik said, sitting at 51.5. Total tries 5.5. Gee whiz, I wish I'd got on that 7.5 at the start of the game, but I was just too heavily committed. And let's have a look. Total points, Crusaders 36.5, and the Lions total points at 13.5. Gavin, anything jump out for you there?
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. If you went unders on 6.5 or 7.5, you can get yourself out now. There were 2 tries by the Crusaders. Lions obviously had a couple of chances. Crusaders had a couple of chances and took the 3 points. So I think the guys that went under 7.5 and 6.5 quite lucky. They could quite easily have been four tries in that first half. They weren't. I know, Henrik, your bet, you had a bet that there wouldn't be a try in the first 11 minutes. And there's a bit of a sweat for you there, but it arrived well done. It was a good call. And personally, I think I don't know. I wouldn't go over, but I probably wouldn't necessarily go under on the points. It's probably about right. I think there's going to be another 20 to 30 points, so around about another 25. I don't think it'd be more than 30, and I don't think it'd be less than 20. So it's a tight one.
Excellent. Guys, thanks very much for joining us for this halftime betting analysis. Things sort of sitting there. I guess if you're in the Crusaders camp, you're a little bit happier than if you were on the Lions on the handicap at this stage. Anything could still happen, though. Join us, though, at the end of the game. We'll probably wait until 5 minutes afterwards because you never know how much overtime goes, and I don't want to set the show too early and miss the last couple of minutes like I had to now of the first half. So join us at the end of the game. We'll send the link out on Twitter, and we'll wrap things up, and then let's see you smiling at the end. Thank you, gents.
Thanks, Brent.